Hello everyone, it's your girl Asia from the Rant Fangirl channel. I am back here today with another video. Y'all already know what's up. I'm going to be talking about my Disney videos. You know, some of y'all be saying some of the wildest shit ever about some of the Disney movies I like. And then there's some of y'all who say some of the wildest shit about Disney movies that I think that are just alright. So, the video that I'm going to be talking about today, the movie, is Finding Dory. Now, I went on Reddit and I saw that a lot of you motherfuckers said that y'all prefer Finding Dory over Finding Nemo, which is like, okay, y'all are entitled to your opinion. But to sit here and say that Finding Dory is better than Finding Nemo, you are out of your motherfucking mind. You know you're lying through your teeth. You know when you say those words, you're lying through your motherfucking teeth. You are. You absolutely are. Cause there is no way a breathing, living human on this earth who have seen Finding Nemo would ever say some shit that Finding Dory is better than Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo, to me, is like top 3, top 2 on my list of Disney movies. Like, I mean, shit. Whenever I go on Disney Plus, that's the main movie I always rewatch. That, the Toy Story franchise, just 1 through 3, because 4 sucks. I watch Monsters Inc. I watch the OG. I watch Ratatouille. I watch the OG movies for real. That made Disney what it is. Finding Dory, to me, now I remember watching it when it first came out, but I didn't remember it. 2016, I was like still in middle school, so at that time I wasn't really like knowing what kind of movies was out. Like, I didn't have a phone or anything like that. But I do remember I had a teacher in middle school who used to, like, you know, go to YouTube and play trailers for new movies coming out. And in 2016, the main 3 movies that I know she went to trailers to that I saw that were coming out was Superman versus Batman. There was a Jungle Book coming out in 2016, and then there was a Finding Dory coming out in 2016. Now, I remember going to see Jungle Book because that was like a whole class trip that I took in middle school. The whole school went and saw Jungle Book. What I thought at the time was great, where I honestly feel like I only thought it was good because I like animals, and I liked the visuals for that they did with the animals. As far as making it look real, like a real fucking jungle, they did a great job. It's crazy to me that the same director who made Jungle Book failed to capture the heart and the story of The Lion King, which is like, we all knew he was going to fail because I feel like with The Lion King live action movie, he tried to shit on everything we love about the animated version of The Lion King. They just wanted to do a Lion King live action to make it look cool, to make it look cooler, and I guess to give it a real aesthetic to it by making it look like a nature documentary, because that's what the Lion King live action felt like. With the Jungle Book, I feel like I like it a lot because the storyline for me when I watch the movie isn't really that strong. It's really not that strong. I like the visuals. I like how real the animals look. I like how the jungle looked at real. As far as the tiger tracking his boy down to kill this man cub, the storyline isn't there for me. It's not strong enough for me to say, oh yeah, they try to shit on the animated version for Jungle Book. No, I can't tell you because I really wouldn't know. Like I said, the storyline wasn't strong enough for me in Jungle Book. But the movie is cool. I think it's boring. I do feel like the movie is boring because, like I said, the storyline isn't strong for me. So I do find it a tad bit boring. But I liked the visuals. I liked that it looked at real. But Finding Dory, to me, back to Finding Dory, I went off topic. Finding Dory, to me, was a okay movie. It was okay. And by okay, I mean, like, when I watched Finding Dory, I asked myself, who in their right mind when they watched Finding Nemo wanted to see a Dory movie? I know that I didn't. I never really them questions on where did she come from and what was her childhood like never popped into my head whenever she came onto the scene. Not even as a kid. Never, ever. And even as I got older and as many times I watched Finding Nemo, That question never still popped into my head because I didn't care. I Dorry's movie was okay. It's an hour movie, but I feel like it's long as fuck. Maybe because I feel like the movie was going in circles. And what I mean by that is that she was at the marine life aquarium, then she went back into the ocean. Then she went back to the marine life aquarium, back to the ocean, found her parents, and then went back to the marine life aquarium to get Marlin and Nemo. I feel like the movie was just going in circles. Like once she reached the marine life of the aquarium, that's just where the whole movie took place. And then going in the ocean, go back there. Going in the ocean, going back there. We going to the ocean and we going back there. It's like the movie felt like a big fucking circle, a huge circle. And this movie wasn't funny at all. I thought the only person that was funny was the octopus. Y'all know Jay from Modern Family, Ed O'Neill. So he played the octopus, and I thought that was perfect for him because in Modern Family he played this grumpy old man who gets irritated at everything, and they took that character and put it in the octopus, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. But that was the only comic relief we got was from him. Marlon and Nemo didn't do shit in this movie at all. They chased her down, and then they're stuck literally like for hours. I wouldn't want to say for the movie. They were stuck outside of the marine life aquarium inside some motherfucking bucket. They didn't do anything, not really up until when they got in that fish tank full of all the fishes that looked just like Dorry, and they told her that her parents, always kind of dreamed she would find her way back home, but they ended up sending them off somewhere. It was just a lot. Dorry's movie to me didn't have any emotion to it. It just didn't have any emotion to it. Not for me. Like I feel like when I watched the movie, I tried so hard to care, and that's like a fucked up thing for me because I feel like in life you should never have to force yourself to do anything or to try to force your mind to like it. And I feel like when I'm watching the Finding Dory movie, it was like I'm forcing myself to care about this story that they're telling me. I'm trying so hard to care about what's gonna happen, what's not gonna happen. Like the movie didn't have me on the edge of my feet. Like Finding Nemo hit me in the heart. It had so much emotion. Like as soon as the movie opened up, there was emotion. There's so many scenes in Finding Nemo where I felt like it triggered my heartstrings. With Finding Dory, it didn't do that for me. It didn't hit my heartstrings. Like I said, I kind of feel like the movie was too long. It was an hour, but it felt long as fuck. I felt like they were going around in circles. I feel like they was in one place for too long. She had her friend, the whale shark, and then they found the igloo whale. That's also her friend. It was just a lot going on in that movie. Like, I feel like in the first half of the movie, they was on the right track. She's trying to go find her parents. Then I feel like somewhere in the middle of the film, that kind of stopped, and it became about her meeting new marine life animals, like the octopus and shit like that. Like, the octopus is only helping Dorry find her parents so she could give him her Cleveland tag so they could ship him to Cleveland instead of shipping him to the ocean. It was just a lot. It's like, okay, we're going to get back on track of her finding her parents, and they don't get back on track of her finding her parents up until, like, towards the end of the film, where you find out her parents did wait for her to come back, but they eventually got sent off somewhere, and then you finally get that scene where she did find her parents, and I felt no emotion. Like the scene where she finally found her parents and she could actually see their faces again, I felt nothing. I didn't cry. I wasn't sad. I wasn't cheerful. I wasn't happy. I didn't feel shit. Cause it's like I can't force myself to care about something that I don't care about. I just didn't give a shit. Her movie had no emotion to me. So to sit here and say her movie is better than Finding Nemo is crazy. When in Finding Nemo, there was emotion in damn near every scene that had emotion in it. If there was a scene that they wrote that was meant to be emotional, you felt that emotional connection. However, in Finding Dory, I didn't feel a goddamn thing. How is it that this whole movie is about her finding her motherfucking parents, and yet the scene where she finally finds her parents, I don't feel a motherfucking thing. I just don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. Excuse me. So, no. I do not think Finding Dory is better than Finding Nemo. Not at all. And I won't even say this movie is underrated because it's not. I feel like this movie is very praised. A lot of people seem to remember Finding Dory. I feel like this movie is a movie you can watch one time. Watch Finding Dory one time. Make sure you pay attention to everything so you will never ever have to watch it again. Because I did not remember it as a child, I chose to rewatch it right now as an adult at the age of 21. And I'm telling y'all, I would never watch it again. Finding Nemo, however, is worth a rewatch. I would watch that movie over and over again, over and over, over and over. Finding Nemo, I could turn the bitch off and put it back on and start from the beginning. Literally. Like, when Marlin and Nemo finally found each other in Finding Nemo, I cried. At the end of the movie, when Marlin finally lets Nemo go and let him live his life, I always cry. Like, even right now, I'm starting to like get choked up because the movie had a message. It was a really strong and powerful movie, and I feel like if you are an adult, you should watch it because I feel like Marlon is an example of all parents out there who are afraid of letting their kids live their own lives because of their paranoia and their overprotectiveness. But I understand it. But at the same time, you gotta let your kid go. You gotta let them experience the world. They cannot be in the nest forever. You gotta let them live their lives. Period. So I'm here to cut this, whatever y'all want to call it, debate. There ain't no debate on what movie is better. Finding Nemo is better than Finding Dory in every inch of every way. It's better. It's written better. It's just a better movie all around. That's just period. That's just how I feel. But that's all I gotta say for today. I'm gonna catch y'all in my next video.